Here he is, little Tweedle. I gave him a haircut yesterday. He had a nice little trim. He was getting a bit out of hand. I wouldn't normally trim him in the winter, but I've just took a little bit off. I've not done the whole thing. And next week we have booked him back in at the vet's for another consultation. Then we're going to get him booked in for his procedure. And then there's Custard, smug as always. So yeah, he's had a trim. I didn't want to leave him too long, especially if he was going down for an operation. I just didn't want him to have all that thick coat on him, because he's also going to be on bed rest in his crate afterwards. So Custard, she's pouring at the camera. So if I trim him now, then by the time he's in his crate, he won't be really uncomfortable with a really thick coat on, because it was super thick, so I've just took a bit off. Bless him. Is that nice? Oh yeah, look at that tail. Ooh. Okay, my love has been driving the car, so I need to readjust. So welcome to a new studio vlog. I wish I had some updates for you guys on the YouTube situation, but all I have found out is that it has been confirmed that YouTube think I am a child. If you're new to my channel, hello, I'm not a child, I'm 28. I'm just going to talk out about it now because it's actually something I'm very self-conscious of. So let's talk about it for a second before we go to the post office. It's happened my entire life. People think that I'm much younger than I actually am. It's usually assumed that I'm about 17. It's been a pain in the ass my entire life, especially when it comes, and I'm not just talking about getting served drinks in bars, and yes, I have to take my ID with me everywhere. I can't buy knives, I can't buy party poppers. If you're not in the UK, party poppers, I don't know if you call them that in other countries, but they're those little cylindrical containers that where you pull a string, confetti comes out the end. But I remember when I was about 18, 19, that was the last time I bought party poppers, because I think they stink. And I'm not just talking about the smell, but that was the last time I bought party poppers, and I remember getting ID'd for them, and I think you have to be 16 to buy those. It might have changed. I have been approached at petrol stations before when I've been filling up my car. Why is this happening to me again? When Harry Potter came out on DVD, all those years ago, I had to have ID, and I remember being old enough to buy it. And it was, I think it was a 12 as well, okay? And I can't remember how old I was when Harry Potter came out, but it was a 12. But that's an update with YouTube. They do keep turning your comments off. They are not dropping the videos into your subscription boxes. So if you want to follow me on Patreon, I'm not saying you have to pledge. If you follow me on Patreon, I'm also posting the videos there as well, just so you get notified when they go live, because YouTube are not popping them into your subscription boxes. I think it's like less than 10% of you are actually getting the videos, which is crazy and very disheartening. Even if you press the notifications bell, people are not being notified, and my videos just aren't in subscription boxes, and it's affecting quite a big chunk of my channel and the business. That's YouTube. I am sorry, I'm working on it. I'm still talking to YouTube to see what they can do about it, but as of yet I haven't got a response. So yeah, time for the post office. I'm gonna pop some music on. Unfortunately I can't share that music with you, otherwise YouTube will penalise me for that as well. And let's just go. I've been home a few hours and I've varnished my tiger. See, he's nice and shiny now and he's got some protection on him. And I have added him into my shop, so I'm going to put him somewhere safe now until he has a home. I'm just having a break from doing my tax return. I've left it really late because life, but I have pencils. I also started painting my fingernails this morning, got distracted with my tax return and haven't done this hand yet. But let's open some pencils. I've spent half of my day now doing the tax return and I just need to press submit, but I get a lot of anxiety around tax return because I just want to make sure that I've done it properly. Okay. Ooh, okay. So these are compostable cellos as well. If any of you are wondering, I get these pencils from Jackson's. I go to them every time, and the reason I got a few this time is because they had 15% off. So I will tell you how much they currently are. They normally sell them for $1.70 and they're currently 15% off at $1.45 each. So I got some more earthy shades. Let's have a look. Sometimes they come with stickers on and I hate that because it gets sticky and it's right where you hold the pencil. So let's get these off as soon as possible because I don't like it. So the first colour is terracotta. That is beautiful. Sanguini? Is that how you say that? Sanguine? This one, anyway. We have salmon as well. It's very, very pink. I didn't expect it to be quite so pink. We have this one which is beige red. I think these ones may have been skin tones. I know I've got 3 different skin tones and they were called skin tones on the website, but they're not on the actual pencil. So I've got beige red. There's also cinnamon, coral and burnt sienna. They really are beautiful pencils, so that's some more to my collection. And we can do some more pieces with those. I love some new pencils. How satisfying is this? There we go. Got some sausage rolls cooking. I cleaned my oven yesterday and I'm really, really happy about it. It's been a very busy week of admin again. I'll talk about that in a second, but I've done my koala. And my plan for this is to get some prints made with 100% of the profits going to helping Australia. So the charity that I'm going to be donating your print sales to is WWF. So hopefully it will help out in some really small way. Let's try and raise a few pennies for Australia. I wanted to just try and do my bit, even if it is tiny. Every little helps, I guess. So I'm going to send off for my prints in a minute. I need to do my artwork file and send off for it, and they should be here sometime next week. So I've done my tax return, that is done. I finished the koala, and we also did home insurance earlier, renewed that, sorted that out. So now I'm going to go make some toast and then I'm going to tackle the February Patreon sticker sheets. This, my friends, is just toast with butter on, with nutritional yeast. This is a tip that Holly actually gave me and it's actually delicious. It's one of my favourite snacks. So tasty, so delicious. Artwork file is now done and I've sent off for those prints. I think they'll be here next week. At push they might be here at the weekend and I might be able to squeeze them onto the end of this vlog. So it's most likely they'll be here next week's studio vlog. And on that note, I'm now going to go and do a workout. Let's get some relevant pieces of attire out so that I don't completely do my chest in. That will do. So I'm just looking at my planner and I think tomorrow I'm going to go back to the realism cat that I was doing in not the last studio vlog but the one before, because I need to finish him. For the rest of today I've just done my workout and I am aching. That was a good one and I'm very sweaty, so I now need to go for a shower. Then when I come out of the shower I'm going to make a cup of tea and get on these Patreon stickers, and then I might even give the studio a bit of a hoover. I just want to give the studio a good clean. I've been tidying up a lot, so should we write it down actually? Hello, so it's Thursday. I keep sneezing. I just got back from doing the post run and I checked my PO box on the way and got this lovely card from one of my beautiful patrons, Susan. and she hand makes these. There's like a lovely letter inside which I won't read out because it's like personal and like sensitive. I still wanted to show it to you because it's 3D and it's just so pretty. Thank you so much, Susan. It really means a lot to have got this to me, and it's come all the way from the States, Arizona, I think. It really means a lot, so thank you, Susan. Right, now that I'm home, oh, what is going on with this exposure? Thank you very much, that's enough of that. I'm going to carry on with fits. I keep thinking about framing Vesper and Custard for the house, but I'm not sure. But here's Fitz. I'm going to carry on with him today. I have to say that is one of my tips for drawing, is have breaks in between, and when you come back you feel a lot more fresh after a bit of a rest, because it's one of them things where you look at it for too long and you start seeing imperfections and you start criticising your own work. Just take a step back and see if that helps and come back the next day, or in my case a week. But just see how that makes you feel, because a lot of you have said that you want to start your drawing journey. I cover up my tax return. Hello, happy Thursday. So whilst my footage imports, I'm just clearing my memory card. My goal for today is to finish fits. I want to order in some mail supplies. I have a really bad habit of starting a new project before finishing the last one, and I don't want to do that. I wanted to start some more wooden slices this week, and then I was like, Ellis, you've not finished fits yet. So I'm going to finish fits, and then next week we can get back to wooden slices, depending on what else might pop up. Excuse me. My word. Right, I have a weird day ahead of me. So the blanket is finished. I've just wrapped it up. So today I'm off to meet my niece for the first time, and I'm excited, but I'm also a little bit like anxious. Everything's been a bit rough recently. It's very windy today. Things have been a bit rough. If you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, it's all in my previous videos. But I'm guessing, and after being told by a few people as well, today might be quite hard. It's still very fresh. It's not something that I've had a great deal of time to get used to. And grief is a weird thing anyway. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, other than I think today might be quite difficult, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to be kind to myself. That's where I'm going today. She was born 2 weeks ago. So anyway, I've got my iPad as well, because I'm going to go do some drawings of, I want to do a new portrait of Vesper for my patrons. But yeah, I'm going to stop trying to find words right now, and I'm just going to drive. Ooh, ow. I just got my finger trapped when clipping my camera onto the tripod. Oh, why did that happen to me? Okay, let's just tighten you up. So I'm home, obviously, and I've just had the loveliest time meeting my niece. It was the sweetest thing, and I'm actually like, it couldn't have gone better. Oh my goodness, it's so cold. Why is it so cold? Because it's winter, Ellis. Surprise, surprise, still haven't had an email about my broken floor situation that is still ongoing. Not a happy bunny. So before and after meeting my niece, I started working on a new Vespa piece for my patrons. This is going to be a downloadable art print for all tiers, and if it goes well I might do custard as well. But yeah, I started doing a Vespa piece. It's like an attempt at a more realism style on the iPad. I'm just trying new things. So this is him so far, and I'm using the fine hair brush. It's not one that I usually go for, however it's the same style that I did when I did the Cheshire Cat piece back in October as the last day of Inktober. So I thought I would do it again and do a Vespa. There he is, little Vespy. And I'm pleased with it so far. So that is what I'm going to be working on most likely for the rest of the vlog. So my Sundays usually consist of catching up with these crazy characters. If you've not looked at their channel yet, go ahead and do it because they are so fun to watch. They do Disney vlogs and it just feels like a Disney... it does my Disney fix. But today, does anybody else do this? I am home alone today. So I was like, I'm home alone. But James has gone to one of his Warhammer events, and I've got a list of house stuff and a list of work stuff. I also need to remove my nail varnish. It's a self-care day. I'm going to do a face mask, cuddle my doggies, try and get some jobs done. There's not a lot on here. But you know when you look at your list and you're like, I just don't want to do it. But it needs doing. And then I've got this little list here. I've got so many notepads that I need to get through. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use both today. I could not make my mind up. So I hope you can hear over the creek up going crazy. So my prints arrived as well. They're now in the shop. And 100% of the profits are going to the WWF charity for Australia. So yeah, they're all in the shop now. They're on a lovely textured cardigan. I will try and show you. There you go, can you see that? It's really pretty. It's a really nice card and the colours have come out really nicely on it. I think it really complements the texture as well. So yeah, really pleased with how these turned out. They're in the shop now though, if anyone is interested in grabbing one for Australia. Took my nail varnish off. It was annoying. Yeah. I have just made for my lunch courgette and pesto or zucchini, depending on where you are. Last time I said courgette on my channel, you guys went crazy like it's zucchini. But yes, courgette and pesto in wraps, and then I toast it. I roast the courgette first with some like garlic and onion powder and a little bit of oil. Pop it in the oven for like 15 minutes and then I pop that into some wraps and toast it, and it's actually delicious. It's one of my favourite lunches ever. And I'm just gonna sit and watch Once Upon a Time whilst I eat my lunch, and then I can go back to packing parcels.
What are yours? You never have my back.
Okay, so if you are a bubblegum patron, UK and international, these are all of your parcels. They're all ready. For now, what time is it? It's currently 2 o'clock. And I've ticked a few things off my list, but there's still a bit more that I would like to get done. So what I'm going to do, let's drag these forward. I'm actually going to end the vlog here because I want to get my studio vlog done. I need to film a clip for my friend Leanne's channel. I think I need to pick a couple of books off her shelves. Like, she sent me photos, so I need to pick some books for her to read. I think it's for her TBR. If you're into booktube, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm waiting for the laundry to finish, and then I can put another one on. Dust and hoover as well if I get time. If not, I'll just do it tomorrow. And when James gets home from his Warhammer, I'm going to ask if he wouldn't mind helping do my Koala bottle patron stickers. So this is all of the Wooden Pin Club ones, and the only ones that need doing now are the Koala bottle ones, so sticker sheets. So on that note, you guys, I'm going to love you and leave you, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Take care, and I'll be back next week. Bye!